Hello everyone, this is Joking Games. We are back with Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of Blackwater. Last time, we unfortunately saw something terrible happen to Fuyahi, and now we're going to go with our next protagonist, which is Ren Hojo. So this is how we'll start out. We'll go bare bones. Alright. So it looks like third drop, post-mortem photography. Oh wow, so they've been taking pictures of them after they're deceased. That's pretty morbid. Ren Hojo, a writer, is haunted by a recurring dream in which he kills a young girl during a ritual. He receives an album of post-mortem photographs. I said that wrong. Located on his request by Hisoka. Upon viewing one of the photos, Ren recognizes the scene from his dreams. Eager to delve further into the mystery, Ren heads to the abandoned inn, in person this time, bringing along his assistant, Rui Kagamiya. Alright, that's a name. That's a tricky name to say. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we've got our protagonist. Looks like Ren, and then Rui is the girl in the back there. Sporting some nice specs. Taking a look at that book there. Oh wow, those are some freaky looking pictures. There's a girl there. Who is that? I believe that's the main ghost. That looks a lot like her. The one who attacked us with the blindfold over her. The Maiden of Blackwater. Whoa! Oh man, that's creepy. I hate when photographs move. Oh. When I was reading It, there was a part where a photograph moved like that, and that freaked me out so much. Stephen King's It, the movie about the clown.
But she looks sad too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't she the type of woman that you get nervous around?
Rui, why are you messing with his game? She's putting shame to his game. My man Ren's got some game. What are you talking about?
Out there.
Okay. Wow, look at all those books.
Shall I call Hisoka?
That'd be so cool
No,
just to go through
ourselves.
them.
It'll be quicker that way.
At
All
this
right.
hour?
It won't take long.
Guess it's a little late. We're gonna check something out.
So then, shouldn't you take the camera Obscura?
Okay.
You
So
have
there's
the
our
juice
camera
ahead.
there.
This could be your chance.
It looks different than the other one, doesn't
People
it?
say there's something off about that.
It has like
lens.
more lenses than the other camera did. That's interesting. My camera's on the desk. Hisoka sent it back after appraising it for me. I should take that shadow reading report with me too. Rui's always complaining about me leaving things on the sofa. Okay. Wow, look at this place. It's pretty nice. It gives me like Uncharted vibes. It may have some information I could use. Who knows when I might need it. This looks like a report written by Yuri. It seems to be about the photo album. Found item report. The client was Ren. The report was by Yuri. It was verified by Hisoka. They find items pertaining to the post-mortem photography. Blah. They find items pertaining to the post-mortem photography on Mount Hikami. Obtaining. Perform shadow reading using a post-mortem photograph found on Mount Hikami. Located the album in the Ichiru Manor. Okay. So that was just a detail of basically where they went. Nice. And she marked down where it was too. I can't go without the camera Obscura. Okay, well I want to check everything first before we head out. I came across this book while researching Mount Hikami, the Maiden Slayer. I don't think it has anything to do with what's going on now, but you never know. Mount Hikami has long been steeped in legends revolving around suicide and ghosts, revered as a sacred place since time immemorial. It was once the worshipping ground and home of many shrine maidens. Once there was a man who fell in love with a maiden and came to the mountain in order to court her. However, she remained loyal to her duties and refused. Enraged, he killed her and threw her into the river. Oh, wow. Several days later, he returned with a torch and blade and brutally butchered all the shrine maidens in the mountain, tossing them into the river. So that must have been what we saw when we saw those ghosts falling down the river. The waters of the mountain flowed red with blood, carrying the slaughtered corpses of the maidens all the way down to the pool of purification. It said that the eyes of each shrine maiden were gouged out. Just before killing them and tossing them into the river, the man's eyes met with those of his victim, Something in her eyes led him to murder, and so it goes. With all them dead, he killed himself. The ghosts of the shrine maidens, still drenched in the bloodied waters, appeared on the mountain ever since. It's said that those who meet their eyes are led to their death. They followed the woman into the water and drowned. Though only a legend, the story is believed to be an actual incident. Local records show that the bodies of several shrine maidens were discovered long ago, and that all rituals and rites ceased to be performed that day on. And then here we have Rui's journal. I feel bad reading it. Then we shouldn't read it. If you feel bad reading it, you shouldn't read it. All right. Ruby's journal. Mr. Hojo can't clean up after himself. For someone who's lived alone so long, he's incapable of housework. He can't cook, and he's bad at tidying up. I'm more like his caretaker than his assistant. He loses things. Whenever he doesn't have a book he needs, he blows up. He usually ends up asking Miss Kurosawa for help. One time, I was trying to sort through all his books, and there was one I couldn't find. It's like it disappeared. Miss Kurosawa found it with shadow reading. She went into the room, then came back a little while later with the missing book. She smiled and said something about making the invisible visible. What is this shadow reading anyway? That reminds me of one time I was tidying up and came across something I'd never seen. It was like Miss Kurosawa said, the invisible became visible. It was kept inside an old box. I don't even know what it was. I put it aside for later on, but when I went to take a proper look, it had vanished. It must have gone invisible again. I can't go on. Okay. So they really want me to get the camera. I just wanted to check everything out. Oh, we got our low poly reflections. Nice, nice. Let's see here. Anything else to look at? Not really. I think it's just the camera. Okay. An antique-looking camera lies on the desk. You got the camera Obscura. See, yeah, that one's different. It has a lot of different lenses. And you got the measure upgrade. This displays the current health of an enemy. Oh, cool. There's an unfinished manuscript. It doesn't have a title. I need more materials. Memorial portraiture, the act of photographing dead bodies, was a practice in Western countries in the 19th century, a time when photography was rare and expensive luxury. The bodies of recently deceased members and loved ones were photographed in lifelike poses as a solemn keepsake of remembrance. While researching, I discovered that a similar custom made its way to Japan. Known as post-mortem photographs, a small number of those photos still remain. I've been fortunate enough to obtain one, which I found to contain a certain beauty lacking its Western counterparts. When photography first arrived in Japan, it was accompanied by the prevalent superstition that photographs could steal a person's soul. Yeah, that's what they say if you get your picture taken. Whether anyone truly believed this or not, it surely gave the post-mortem photography a special significance. If photos were taken with this belief in mind, the photographs would not simply have been taken as keepsakes or for mourning purposes. Rather, the practice could have carried a more deeper spiritual significance. And then we have the appraisal request. The camera you left to me to look at is a device known as camera obscura. Its purpose is to capture images of the supernatural, things invisible to the naked eye. These cameras are incredibly rare, with an almost mythical status in the antique markets. A few have been known to exist, but this is the first I've ever seen with compound lenses. I don't mean to frighten you, but rumor holds that to own a camera obscura is to invite misfortune. They say everyone who has owned one has either died, lost their mind, or gone missing. The cameras themselves have outlived all the owners. While some aficionados do seek them out, the stories of previous owners meeting with such misfortune has had an impact on their value. My camera was left to a local family after its previous owner passed away. They gave it to me. I believe yours is usable, but do use exercise and caution when doing so. The cover on your camera obscura is broken. It seems like it originally had a box shape. I doubt you'd sell it to me, but I would like to borrow it for a while if you don't mind. I am happy to compensate. So she really liked that camera. Interesting.
Yeah. Let's go.
So we learned quite a bit just now. We learned about while the shrine maidens were in the water, someone was in love and the lady didn't accept his advances, so he went on a crazy killing spree, which is kind of awful. And now the sun will set, and we will begin again.
There's a local superstition warning people not to go up Mount Hikami after dusk.
Rui
If you climb the
is
mountain in
narrating.
the twilight hours, it'll show you a different form. Its true form.
Right at the twilight
Only
hours is when
those who
you're
wish to
between the
die
living and the
come
dead.
here at that time.
Hmm.
I think that's the
Oh,
inn where
wow.
the album was found. This must be Ichiru Manor.
We're back at the first place.
So, do you think you'll be able to use the camera obscura? I think you should try it out first, just to be sure.
Okay.
Okay. So they want us to try it out. This type of camera allows you to take multiple photos. There's a multi-shot function if you press square. Taking multiple photos helps get fatal frames. Takes longer than usual to load. Okay. Take consecutive shots. Oh, whoa! It's like a machine gun camera. That's cool. Feel free to take pictures of
Is
yourself.
the camera working?
Okay.
Well, you look
Seems to be working pretty well.
Is that a good thing?
Alright, so let's head on into this creepy, spooky inn and find what we were looking for.
I hear the older part of this inn, the part that's further back inside, it was part
Okay,
of some temple.
there's a lot of
or
water
shrine.
everywhere. The camera's reacting. Find
After it became an
R2.
inn,
Okay,
the proprietor's family lived
there we
here,
go. The
but it
camera has the
doesn't
power to
look like any
photograph the
massive
invisible.
landslide that hit Mount Hikami. Maybe they were all buried under the rubble.
So, are they saying there's something
Hey, it looks
around
like the
here?
album you asked for was
I don't
found
see
in the old
anything.
building.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think they went this way. So let's head over here. Oh! There's a ghost. Alright, where are you at? Where'd they go? Oh, maybe that wasn't a hostile ghost. Maybe that was a ghost to take pictures of. Okay. This was the room where Yuri first fought a ghost. Whoa! That just shut. The hatch on the duct shut itself. It must have been the wind. No, it must have been an evil ghost. Whoa. What's going on here? They're having a powwow. Woman in the shadows, man in the shadows. Woman in the shadows. What are you guys doing? Playing Parcheesi? Ooh, we got some health. I'll take that. No. Ooh, no, no! I hate the ghost hands. Go away. Goodness gracious, they're gonna take everything from me. My life, my soul, everything. Okay. Nice, we got the herbal medicine. Sweet. And then what's this over here? Some film? Yeah, we can always use some film. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Let's keep going into this derelict building. Whoa, look at all the ghost hands up there. Hands waving in the dark. They're trying to drag us through to the nether realm. I'd rather not, actually. I think I'd rather not. Yeah. You could, like, get on the ground and give them all high fives. That'd be cool, right?
It should be around here.
Okay, we're close. Is it right here? Is this what we were looking for? No, this is just health. Okay, so we're still not going. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, are you mean? Yeah, you're mean, actually. Okay. Let's try out the machine gun camera. All right. Smile, you're on fatal camera. Look at you. Whoa. Whoa. No, she's right there. Where is she? Oh, goodness gracious. You need to get back, lady. Missy. Where'd you go? Where'd she go? Where is she? What the heck? Alright, let's just run. Let's get out of here. Oh, there she is. Get her. Yeah, okay. So we can see there's a little bar now. That wasn't there before. That's the measure function. That allows us to... Oh, here's a door. That allows us to look at the life of the ghost, which is great. Oh, this was the creepy room with the doll. You know what? I'd rather not. Get back! Rui, you're in the way. There's a woman right here. Alright, where'd you go? Tell me your secrets! Tell me what happened to you. Tell me about your first crush. Okay. Was it Orange Crush? Did it taste delicious? Okay. Alright. So, looks like we can go through here. So we'll just have Rui go. Oh, nope, we're gonna go. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. What is that? A
This
door?
must be the room where Hisoka found that album.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it seems so.
Okay, so nothing terrifying. Ah! Ah! I was just kidding. Man shrouded in darkness. He looks upset. So, something terrifying. The camera's reacting. Okay. Ah, I see. They want to do this again. Nice. Phantom Expose. An old crumpled note has materialized. This must be what the camera was reacting to. A note lying on the shelf. Maybe it belonged to someone who lived here. How long has it been since I lost everything? The mountain swallowed up all my inn. All I have left in that old album is that old album of postmortem photographs. I can't say that word. All I have left is that old album of post-mortem photographs, the one left by my father. I don't even know who these photos are of, but it's the last vestige of family I have. How long have I spent here wallowing in darkness? It doesn't matter. I'll burn it all, and then there will be only me. I think I'll end it in the observation room on the roof. The sunset's lovely there. So this person, using this note as a token, I can find a trace of what happened. Whoa! Whoa! The flames are calling. That picture is all because of this picture. Okay. So this person was possessed by something telling her to go to the sunset, or him. So when they're going to the sunset, it means that they're heading to the spiritual border, in other words. All right, well, spooks aside, I know this was a text-heavy episode, but I feel like the lore was super important. So I'll see you guys next time. If you like the content, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting that bell. See you later. Peace.